TV. Ladies and gentlemen, that is tomorrow. I will be having, that is the big Premier League game, or the big Premier League games returning back as we prepare, that is for the international break. I will be having games starting as early of, that is 12:30, that is in UK time, where I will be having the likes of Leeds taking on, that is Tottenham Hotspurs. I remember Leeds is currently, that is in 12th position, and Tottenham are currently in 4th position, having one of their best performances. Reason being, last season we saw, despite of Tottenham winning, that is the Europa League, they struggled, that is in the league. Reason being, they finished, that was around the 16th to the 17th position. But this time, they are in 4th position, having won, that is 3 games, drawn twice, and they have only managed to lose, that is 1 game. And for Leeds, they are currently sitting, that is in 12th position, for a team that is coming from relegation and is currently stuck, that is in the 12th position. I think that is not a bad start, that is the season. Tottenham will need to win this game if at all they are to progress further. Reason being, they need to get all the maximum points. And remember, currently we have the likes of Arsenal Football Club, who are trading by only 2 points below. That is Liverpool Football Club. We will have the likes of Crystal Palace, who are also there, that is in 3rd position, and even Tottenham, alongside teams like Sunderland, who have also gotten a good start, that is to the season. I will be breaking down some of the key fixtures that will be for tomorrow, and even some of the club updates, news, and even what we expect from the coaches, or what they said before the games started. To my followers, that is in the entire world, as I stated before, we will be having, that is the opening fixture, and this will be that is Tottenham will be taking on that is Leeds Football Club. As I told you before, these two teams are separated by only 8 places, and this game will be a big one, and this game will be at the Erland Park, that is the home of Leeds Football Club, and it will be a big one that you shouldn't miss out. I remember last season, Leeds were in the championship, but taking on a Tottenham side which has somehow improved through the signature of the big man himself, that is the coach, Thomas Frank, previously at Brentford Football Club. Many expectors, that is many pundits, say that this game may end up 1-1, but on my side, I will still give it, that is Tottenham. Reason being, Tottenham has gotten the firepower up front there, the likes of Rodrigo Bentancur, that is a superstar, that is in this game. The likes of Richarlison have somehow improved up, that is in performances. The likes of Pape Metesa is also performing, that is the expectations, and we hope this will be a big one. If at all Tottenham are to make a statement, fight for the Premier League, or fight, that is for Champions positions. The likes of Tottenham, there are no big injury worries. Reason being, most of the players are available, and the coach Thomas Frank has gotten an alternative of players where he can select who to play and who to bench, that is on that game. Still on Saturday, we'll be having a game of Arsenal up against West Ham Football Club. West Ham are trading, that is the relegation zone. However, Arsenal are currently, that is in 2nd position, 2 points shy of that is Liverpool Football Club, who are currently leading, that is the table, with only 1 loss. Arsenal also have so far lost just 1 single game, and they will be taking on a West Ham side which is a big London derby. Reason being, even last season West Ham managed to beat Arsenal, that was 2 goals, but Arsenal had also beaten them, that is at their home stadium, 5 goals to 2. West Ham comes into this game when it has just gotten, that is a new coach, that is Nuno Espirito Santo, who we very well know is one of the top managers if given a chance. Remember, West Ham had taken some time without getting points, but in the previously concluded game, that was last season up against Everton, that is Gerald Bowen, the English international, managed to score, that is an equalizer, where Everton was leading this game, meaning that Nuno Espirito Santo, after being sacked from Nottingham Forest, after some argument with his boss, that is Maricanas, got a job instantly and managed to get, that is the points, and even to bring back life, that is at the West Ham Stadium. For Arsenal, they haven't gotten many injuries. Reason being, we have that is Noni Madueke, who will be out, that is for 6 weeks. The likes of Gabriel Jesus is also out. Kai Havertz is also out. But the return of Bakayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, the likes of Eberechi Eze, the likes of Victor Gyökeres are all present. We think that Arsenal has an alternative of many players to select on. On my side, I can give Arsenal, that is like a 1-0 win. However, many pundits had predicted, that is on Sky Sports, that maybe Arsenal can win this game comfortably 3-0. But with the Nuno Espirito I think Arsenal will have to fight hard or to dig hard. And remember, in the just concluded game of Arsenal up against, that is Olympiacos, where coach Mikel Arteta managed to alternate, that is his players, the likes of Benny White being given some time to play, the likes of Skerry also being given some time, and the rest of the big players who have been getting more playing time were benched on that game. Julian Timber came on as a substitute, but still they managed to win this game, and I hope I can still give Arsenal, if at all it is highlighting its chances of winning, that is the Premier League. At the same time, we'll be having Manchester United up against Sunderland. Currently, Manchester United is in 14th position, and Sunderland is sitting in 5th position. Sunderland has gotten so far the best start, that is to the season, in almost so many decades, after the signature of many important players, the likes of Grant Saka, proven out from Arsenal Football Club on the Switzerland national team, and even from Bayer Leverkusen, and even signing so many players. So far they have gotten the confidence, and their coach still believes in the team, and the boys are also ready to deliver. On the side of Manchester United, they have a few injuries, that is the likes of Martinez is out, but the likes of Luke Shaw will be available, the likes of Bruno Fernandes, the likes of Benjamin Sesko managed to open up, that is his Manchester United account. Mbeumo is also present, that is with the team. Matthias Cunha will also be present, that is for the team. But we very well know how Manchester United performs, more so up against, that is some of the weaker teams. So on my side, I will go with the 1-1 draw, that is in this game. A reason being is Manchester United is an untrustworthy, and even on how they play, they are defending, and the style of Ruben Amorim of the 3-4-3 isn't also working out very well. But let us wait, that is for the adoption. The big game that is at the weekend will be Liverpool up against Chelsea. Fans, ladies and gentlemen, and all the viewers, this is the big game for the weekend, that is in Europe, or even that is in the whole world, as Liverpool currently topping the table, having lost 2 consecutive games. They will be taking on Chelsea at the Pride of London. Chelsea are currently sitting, that is in 8th position, and Liverpool are currently sitting, that is in the 1st position, having lost only just 1 single game. Remember, Chelsea has lost, that is 2 games. The loss up against Brighton, and even the loss up against Manchester United. There are so many injuries attached to this fixture. Reason being, Chelsea has gotten almost 7 or 8 players that will be out. Remember, the likes of Levi Colwill managed to get an injury. The likes of Liam Delap will be out of this fixture, and so many important players are out, that is for Chelsea Football Club. The likes of Tosin Adarabio will not be present in this game. The likes of Cole Palmer, that is the little magician, is also out of this fixture. That is my viewers. So many players are out. The likes of Andre Santos, that is the Brazilian, is also out of this fixture. But on the side of Liverpool Football Club, I think they have gotten, that is the better option. Reason being, most of the players for Liverpool are present. However, they haven't clicked. The players for Liverpool haven't clicked. So far they had started well, but even in the games that Liverpool managed to play earlier on, they were struggling for form until they were exposed by Crystal Palace, whereby these 2 teams were still unbeaten. But Newcastle managed to extend, that is the unbeaten run, to 19 games after winning, that was yesterday, in the UEFA Conference League. Meaning Liverpool has started to be exposed, more so that is in defense. They have been scoring higher than the opponent, but this time opponents that they are playing up against have managed to determine that if you are coming in for Liverpool Football Club, you should stand, that is strong, that is in the defense. You should have a good midfield and even a better attack, so that all your wings are quite on a thread. That is the opponent side. Liverpool have just been beaten, that is in the UEFA Champions League, up against that is Galatasaray, a team that was thumped by Frankfurt, that was 5-0. So the asking question comes, that is Arne Slot right, that is a Liverpool Football Club. Reason being, last season he won the trophy comfortably when he was still working with the lineup of Jurgen Klopp, but after making some few adjustments, the signing of very expensive players, the likes of Florian Wirtz, formerly that is the Bundesliga player of the season, that is in Bayer Leverkusen, the bringing in of Alexander Isak, the bringing in of Frimpong, and the bringing in of Kakez, that is from Wolves. All these players haven't given us the Liverpool we know. Remember, even in the midweek, the coach managed to bench, that is Mohamed Salah. The likes of Hugo Ekitike are performing better or are playing good football. However, it should be a teamwork, not a single player. On the side of Chelsea Football Club, all these two coaches are under pressure. Reason being, even the coach or the owner of Chelsea Football Club, that is Eggihard, that is Egibari, told Tony Boyle that if Enzo Maresca is not performing better, let him be sacked and they get another coach. However, he managed to jump out with a win up against Benfica. So this game for Chelsea up against Liverpool will be a big one that either teams or either manager or either club owners that will be looking out to see if they are to make a step in the sacking of any of the two coaches. Remember last season, Liverpool were ejected out of the Champions League at the round of 16. In the Carabao Cup they did not go further, and even in the FA they did not go any further. So we hope this will be a big one to watch out. Fans that is in the entire world, Chelsea are missing some key players. However, when it comes to football, that doesn't come as an excuse, as the fans want results. Should Chelsea win this game, it will mean that they will be coming back, that is in the top 6 or even in the big 4. So it is an important game that you shouldn't miss out. The likes of João Pedro, after getting a red card, they will be eligible to play, that is in this game. The likes of Bernard Badishile will be present, Romeo Lavia will be present, Moises Caicedo has some injury